Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my working drawing series. If you are wondering how we got to this point, I made a video about presentation site plans in Revit, and I'm going to be keeping the link in the tags in the description below, and also I'm going to be placing the cards up on the screen. So we already have our presentation site plan in Revit. So the next thing we're going to be doing today in today's tutorial is to create the working drawing site plan in Revit. So first of all, what we need to do is to change all this back to our black and white setting. So we need to take out all the colors because we really don't need them. So what we need to do is to select this. We hit the tab button, select the green area, right click, override graphics in view by element, and we take this back to the default setting, no override. Take this back by material, no override. Okay, all right, then we do the same thing for this. Let's uncheck this do not crop view so we can see the whole thing. Select it, right click, override graphics in view by element. Do the same thing here by material, no override. Okay, once we are done, now we can see we have it black and white. We do the same thing for this floor here. We click on tab to select the floor, right click, we override graphics by element. We change this to by material, no override, and we change this by material also, no override. We click on OK and we have it like this. We do the same thing for the road. We override graphics in view by element, by material, no override. Okay, we do the same thing for this. Override graphics in view by element. You scroll up to by material and you click on this color, no override. Okay, all right. So I think, okay, we have one more. We click on this, right click, override graphics in view by element, by material, no override. So once we are done, we just go back to the default setting in all of these. Right click, override graphics in view by material, no override. All right. Then we delete this field region that we have here. Okay, now we do the same thing for this green area here. Override graphics in view by element. Then this one, we take it up to this point, no override, and we do this by material, no override. Okay, now so we are done. We turn off our shadows. Good. So we already have a plain black and white interface. So the next thing we're going to do, click on these trees. We hide in view by category. All the trees are gone. The same thing for the car. We hide in view by category. All the cars are gone. So this is what we have left. This is perfect. So we crop back our view so we can have this. Good. So the next thing to do is to select this red boundary line. We right click, override graphics in view by element. Let's make it 9. Let's make it thicker, or let's say 10. All right, so I think 10 is better. All right, so let's make it 10. Now the next thing, since we already have our proposed building mapped out, we need to just apply some minor graphics to this to make it look nice. So we click on this, we right click, override graphics by element. Now instead of adding colors to this, we just add graphics patterns to it. So we click on this. Let's make this let's say sand. Let's say this, and we just make it black instead of having green. So we do something like this. Now if you zoom in, you can see how they are on the sheet. Now if you zoom in, you can see how they are on the sheet. So that's that for that. Now the next thing, and it also applies to all green areas. I think also this one. Okay, it doesn't apply to this one. We can do this one later on. Okay, yeah, it's cropped. Okay, this one, yeah, we can do this one later on, or if we're not going to be showing it in our view, we can just leave it the way it is. Okay, so now we have this as our access road. Click on this, we adjust it a little bit. Then what we need to do is to apply some dimensions to this. So we click on modify. So we click on dimension, we click on edit type, we duplicate. Let's name this 1.5 mm elegant locks. Let's just say EL. We click on enter. Now we'll come down to this point, text size 1.5 mm and text font elegant locks EL. Okay, I think that should be good. Let's make this 0.1 and I think that's all. And let's make this 5. Okay, then you click on OK, then you can dimension. So we have this 25 here. Now you can see it's tiny, I don't know, but we need to increase it. Let's rename this, let's make this 2.5 instead. 2.5. Then we change the text size to 2.5 as well. 2.5. Enter. Okay. Is it better? Still tiny. Let's make it 3.5. Let's make it 3.5 till you get the required dimension size that you want. You just keep increasing it. Let's rename this to 3.5. Okay, all right, I think this is good. This is visible enough. So we click on this, we click on CS to create similar. That's the shortcut for CS. If you want to know all about shortcuts, I'm also going to be keeping the link in the description. I made a video about it some time ago. I'm going to be keeping the link in the description below, and also I'm going to be tagging it up on the cards above. So click on CS and we also dimension this one. We dimension this. Okay, let's have, say this is 46 meters. We do the same thing here and we do the same thing here. Now let's break the gates, do dimension the gates. Now you see, notice something. You can see this dimension line is extending to the point of the reference point of the dimension. So we click on this dimension, we edit and we check witness line control fixed to dimension line. Now you can see good. So this is perfect. So we have this. So we do the same thing. Now for setting out purposes, we need to dimension from points to a particular point of the building. So we click on our tab button to select the point we want till we get that point. All right, 1. Then we'll come to the side of the building, so we want to dimension 2. Good. So we can click this as 1. Then we do the same thing here, 1, and you dimension to this other side 2. Okay, now why this dimension is helpful is because it helps in the setting out, because you can't get a particular point of a building if you don't have, because you already know this point and this point on your site, because they would already have beacons and beacon numbers. So you can now use them, this triangle method, or I don't know what they call it. You can use them to get your exact point of the building. So that's why you need to dimension these 2 points like this. So we also do the same thing for these other places, just for more options to be available, because you don't want a situation whereby you find yourself wanting. So we do the same thing here. Now we do the same thing here. Pick this point and this point. Click on tab, select. Okay, so that is good. Now you can also do the same thing here. Pick this point. Oh no, let's leave that. Let's dimension from the back. Pick this point to this point. Okay, now from this point we pick this point. All right, now we do the same thing here to this point. Remember, use your tab button to select the points. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, pick this point. Come here, pick this point. All right, so this is good. Now the next thing is to dimension the building to the site. If your site is parallel to the building, it will be easier, but if the site is not parallel to the building, you will have a very slight problem, but it's not unsolvable. Since you already have these angular ones, these triangular ones, it will be easy for you to set out your building without any problems. But if it's parallel to the building, that's more options, so you can just have more dimensions just to cross check. So we have this, okay, and we also do this here, 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 here. All right, then we also dimension it to this point, okay, and to this point down to here. So we are done with this, and we click at this point. Okay, we omitted something here, 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 and here. All right, so I think this is okay. So we click on this, we've dimensioned that. Okay, we also need to do the same thing for this point, this point, this point, this point. Dimension the green area down to this point. Okay, we have this. Now we don't want any cluster, so that you won't be able so that we can be able to see all the dimensions that we have given. So we do this, make sure they are spaced out properly. Okay, so this swimming pool area, let's edit, let's duplicate, let's make this 4 mm. Okay, so it will be a little smaller. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, yes, this is okay, good. Now we can see the dimensions we have here. Let's shift this to this point so it can still be read properly. All right, so we have this. Let's also move this a little bit. Okay, so this is good. Now click on same dimension, and let's do some more detailed dimension. Let's click on this. We edit this to edit this dimension line and add more details to it. Let's give this here. All right, I think this is good. Now we click on dimension, and we'll give this, and this. So we have this. Okay, and do the same thing here, here, and here. Okay, down to this point and this point. Okay, here and here as well. All right, so this is what we have at this point. Dimension that. Okay, do the same thing here, 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 and here. So we have this at this point. Okay, so we do the same thing again. We have here, 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 and here. So we have this as well. All right, so we escape, we click on this, we edit the dimension, we make sure we get this point as well. All right, so that's that for that. Now this curve, we also need to dimension this curve. So we click on this, we click on radial, we click on radial, then we pick this point, so you see the radius of the curve. So this, I don't know what this is, so we just need to edit this. We click on this, we click on edit, we duplicate, let's say 3.5 mm, elegant locks EL. Okay, then we make sure this is 3.5, make this 0.1, text font, elegant locks EL, click on bold. Okay, then the units should be in mm, good, unit format mm, good. Click on apply. Okay, before value R, no, We don't want any before value. That's this R that is here. We don't want it. So we click on apply. Okay. Click on OK. Good. So this is what we have. So the radius of this arc is 2963. All right. So we have this. Then we also need to do some more dimensions. We click on this point. Click on this. Now where it ends. Good. Before we get the radius. So you can see it's also the same thing, 2936. So you see we have that, then we have this. All right, so this is good. We have this. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, click on this, we click on this, we click on this. There's this small kick here. Click on this, click on this, and this. We'll make sure we align it well. Okay, good. Okay, so we dimension this as well to make sure we dimension this as well to make sure we don't have any mistakes. Okay, now we click on this down to this, and this. Okay, so click on that and we dimension this. We have place it here. Okay, dimensions can still be seen. All right, then we also need to do one more thing. Remember, we have this. We can dimension it straight to this point, 600, to this point 600. We have here to here to here. Then let's say we dimension in between the parking spaces. Okay, so we place the dimension right here. All right. Okay, so I think that's cool. That's okay. That is okay. Now the dimension of our pool, the total dimension of our pool, we have this by this. Then without the pool sidewalk, we have this by this. All right. Okay, now the purpose of dimensions in site plan is not to make the work look very pretty, is to give as much information as possible so that there are no problems when constructing. So you need to give as much details as possible on the site plan. So we click on this, we click on angular, we click on radial, and we dimension this 600. Now we remember we changed this to EL. Yeah, okay, so see, this is 600 just as we have gotten initially from this point. So this is good. Now what other dimensions are we omitting? Okay, now you do this 1 2 200 1 2 200 1 2, so we can stop. Okay, and extend this here, okay, then note this one is different, so we also make sure we dimension this one, so once they get there they will know the dimension for that. Okay, then we continue having our 1 2 200 1 2 200. Okay, so we extend this to this point, and we extend this to this point. Sorry, not that. We extend this to this point. Okay, then we click on dimensions. On getting to this point, we also have a different size. Okay, so this is what we get. Then we get this as well, 15 here. All right, then this we get, okay, 15, okay. All right, so we get 15 here. Okay, so that is it. So once you are done, look if there are other things that can be done to this. Okay, now we also need to dimension this to the column so that they have the exact point where they place this column. So you click on this, tap to get the point, and you place it right here. Okay, good, we've gotten this point. This is where the column is going to be placed, and you do the same thing for this other corner here. Okay, we don't want that to be too clustered, so click on tap to get this point. 1, okay, now let's shift this to this point. All right, and you get tap, click on this, and let's take it from here. Okay, so I think that's okay. So you click on escape, and I think that's all. You've successfully dimensioned your site plan. Okay, you've successfully dimensioned your site plan. Okay, then what else? Okay, there are some other things you need to do, some other informations that are necessary to be on this, and also don't forget your north arrow. So your north arrow, we can quickly design that. Let's say we click on annotate, we click on field region, we click on polygon. Let's make this three sides. So we're going to draw a triangle. So we have this, let's say we have this right here. Then we draw a circle. Sorry, we'll finish this first of all. So let's come to this point. Then we come to detail line. We draw a line from here to here, from here to here, so we can get the center. Then we draw a circle from this point to touch all sides of the triangle. So we delete this, we delete this. Let's make this white or black, solid black. All right, let's make this black. Then we can have just a small line coming down like this. Okay, then we can write our N on top, a very big N, to show capital letter N. All right, so we click on this, we edit type, we duplicate. Okay, let's make this 15, still small. Okay, let's make this 40. Okay, then we can bring this down. All right, so now we have this as our north arrow. Then we also need to have some more information, like an information panel at this corner. Okay, so we have, so we take offset. Let's say we take offset of 1000. Okay, that looks small. Let's say 2000. All right, then write our text, change this to 2.5 mm area. let's say um, legend. Okay, click on this, edit type, duplicate, let's say 4 mm. Okay, and let's make this 4. Let's make this area or area black. Okay, bold. Okay, yes, let's have it like this. Let's centralize it a little. All right, so then we click on this, we click on CS, and we have split this down to this point. Then you can click on this, click on copy this downwards to this point, copy this downwards to this point, copy. Okay, let's stop for a moment here. All right, so we have copy this text, copy this text to this point. Okay, and let's bring it to the beginning here. Let's bring it to the beginning here. Okay, then we have, let's say, proposed building area. We also copy down here. Green area. We also copy down here. Paved area. We also copy down here. Stamped concrete area. Let's copy or let's move all of them to this point and copy this one to this point. Total site area. Okay, then we copy this down to this point. Pool area. Okay, now you check what other area do they have. Okay, no other one. Then you copy all this 1 2 3 4 5. You copy them down to this point. Percentage. Control C. Control V. Green area percentage. Paved area percentage. Stamp concrete percentage. Pool area percentage. Okay, and let's extend this to this point. All right, then we have copy number of cars of car park. Then we have, okay, nothing else. I believe. So we delete. Then we trim this to this point. Then we trim this on join, and we trim this on join. We escape, then we delete these two. So this is what we have. Then once we click on copy, we'll copy this to this point. Then we can have, let's say, 300.133 meter square. So you select these two and you uppercase. All right, so we have this. Okay, then we click on this, we copy it. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we have this, it changes to, let's say, 12.22 percent. Okay, then you click on this, you copy 1 2 3 4. Then you have car park, you have 5. I think that should be 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, 5. Okay, so total site area, what do we have? So you just use a field region, like a false field region, to select the total site area. Okay, 1151.04094, 1151.094. So you just write that down, 1159.094, 1159.094 meters square. Okay, so that is it. Then our proposed building area, we have 252.264, we have 252.264. okay, then our proposed green area, we have 369.912, 369.912.912. okay, then our paved area, okay, this is, you see what happened, we selected the whole area, so this won't give us the area of the actual paved area, it won't give us that, so let's leave that for now. Our stamp concrete area, 39.825, stamp concrete 39.825, 39.825. okay, then our pool area, what do we have as our pool area? We use the same field region to get this, 70.505, as you can see on this point here, 70.505. we have pool area, 70.505, 70.505. okay, good. Then now we all know that once you add all these things and subtract them from the total site area, you get your paved area. So that's what we are going to be doing now. So just click on our calculator, okay, so we have 252.264, 252.264 plus 369.912, 369.912 plus 39.825, 39.825 plus 70.505 will give us this 732.506 minus 1159.094, 426. So our paved area is 426.588. So we have 426.588. all right, so that is that for that. Then still on our calculator, we cancel all this. Now total percentage of the proposed building, Now we know the proposed building is 252.264 divided by the total area of the site 1159.094. we get this times 100. We have 21.76, so we just make sure we write that down. 21.76, 21.76, sorry, 0.76. Let's see whether we're to approximate. Okay, 76 is okay. Then green area percentage, we have 369 for the green area, 369.912 divided by 1159.094 times 100. 31.91, 31.91, 31.91, 31.91. Paved area percentage. Paved area percentage. What is the paved area? 426.588. 426.588 divided by 1159.094 times 100. 36.80. 36.80. 36.80. 36.80. Then stamp concrete percentage, 39.825. 825 divided by 1159.094 times 100. Nope, it cannot give us that. Let's do this again. 39.825 divided by 1159.094 times 100. 3.4, 3.44. So we get 3.44, 3.44. Okay, then go back. This is 3.44, 3.44. okay, then pool area percentage. Now the pool area should round everything up to 100, so we will know if we are wrong. Now pool area 70.505, 70.505 divided by 1159.094 times 100. 6.08, 6.08, 6.08. Good. Now, so once we add all this, we're supposed to get 100%. So we have 21.76 plus 31.91 plus 36.8 plus 3.44 equals to this minus 100, 6.09, 6.08. So we are there. It is correct. So 9. All right. So that is all for the legend. So this is all for the legend. Once we are done with this, we can turn on back our crop view. Sorry, can uncheck our region, crop region, so we'll show it. Okay, so let's bring this down a little bit. All right, then we can uncheck it. So this is what we have. Let's delete this line. Okay, so this is what we have. So we have our access road, site plan, legend, our north arrow, and whatnot. So this is it. Let's delete this and draw it again. Okay, so this is what we have. So I think this is okay. Okay. So once you are done, now you can see what you have created. Now you can see how it is. You can export it as an image if you like, or you can add it to sheets if you like. So I think it's already added to sheets, because this is the interesting thing about Revit 2024, is that any view that is added to sheet already, you will see it as this blue tick right here. You see this blue tick in front of it to show that it has already been added to sheet. So we can just come here and now we can see it. So we click on this. Let's remove this title. Don't need title. Okay, good. Now you can see this is the Revit 2024's default sheet. Now you can see how it is looking. This sheet is actually big. I think it's A1. Okay, A0. Now you see, if you make it, let's say A1, okay, it will be more accommodating and nice to present, to look at. Good. Now you can crop out this view because that's the road. We don't really need to see much of it, so we can just crop it out because it's already existing. So just crop it out a little bit, but we can just show that there is an access road at that point, so we know that there's a road there. Good. So I think that is all. So this is it. So this is how to create working drawing site plans using Revit. Now is the time for you to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video to your friends, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any interesting video when next we publish. See you guys in our next video. Bye.